Lesson 6-6 Measures of Central Tendency, and in this lesson you learn to use mean, median, and mode as measures of central tendency. Why is it important? Because when analyzing test scores you'll use mean, median, and mode. Okay, so let's take a look at this real-world application in meteorology. It's hot fun in summertime today, folks. The high will reach a scorching 92 degrees, way above the normal 84 for this day. You have heard meteorologists report the normal high temperature. For a given date, the normal high temperature is determined by averaging the high temperatures for a given date over several years. So the high temperatures on March 1 for 12 consecutive years in a certain city are recorded below. So what is the normal high temperature for this date? So these are all the temperatures during March 1 for all these years: 1990, 59 degrees, 91, 50 degrees, and so on and so forth, all the way to 2001 reaching 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so we want to find the normal high temperature for this date, which means that we need to average the temperatures of all these dates. Okay, so which brings us to the concept of measures of central tendency. So to analyze sets of data, researchers often try to find a number that can represent the whole set. These numbers or pieces of data are measures of central tendency. Okay, three that we will study are the mean, median, and the mode. Okay, so let's start. The mean is what people usually are talking about when they say average. It is the arithmetic average of the data. Okay, for the temperatures above, the mean is adding up all the temperatures from 59 to 73 degrees and dividing it by 12. Why 12? Because there are 12 pieces of data. So if you add them all up, you end up with 645 divided by 12. The mean temperature for March 1, okay, is 53.75 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? So notice that the mean may not be a member of the set of data, and that's how you find the first measure of central tendency, okay, the mean. When we define the mean of a set of data is the sum of the data divided by the number of pieces of data. Okay. The second measure of central tendency that we will be discussing will be the median. The median is the middle number when the data are in order. Let's consider two cases regarding the median. Case number 1, an odd number of data. In this case, write a set of data in order from least to greatest. First and foremost, very important when trying to find the median. Consider the set of data below from 8, 12, 22 all the way to 55. You have an odd set because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of data. Okay, so in this case, finding the median is relatively easy because you simply find the middle number, which in this case is 25. So if the middle number is 25, the median is 25. Okay, in the second case, we have an even set, even number of data. So if the number of data is even, there are two middle numbers. In this case, the median is the mean of the two numbers. Look back at the set of the temperatures, okay, arranging them first from least to greatest, okay, and find out that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces of data. So we get the two middle pieces in the set, which are 50 and 53. What we do is we get 50 added to 53 divided by 2, or find the median of the two. You end up with 103 over 2, or 51.5. So the median in this case, case number 2, is 51.5 degrees. Okay? And If there is an even number of data in the set, the median may not be a member of the data set. So if you notice here, okay, the median is 51.5 and it is not a member of the data set. Okay, if there's an odd uh, number of data, the median is a member of the set, just like in that case. So we define median as the number in the middle when the data are arranged in order. When there are two middle numbers, the median is their mean, meaning you add both numbers, both two middle numbers, and then divide it by 2. That's what it means when it says the median is the mean. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. The number or item in the data that appears most often is called the mode. There can be one mode, more than one mode, or no mode in a data set. Okay, so the mode is the number that appears most often. In the temperatures that we talked about in the beginning, the temperature 50 appears more times than any other number, 2 times to be precise. So 50 degrees is the mode for that set of data. The mode, okay, if there is one, is always a member of the set of data. If there is no one piece of data that appears more often than the rest, then the set of data has no mode. And we define mode to be, okay, the number. Mode is a set of, the mode of a set of data is the number or item that appears most often. So if there is a mode in that set, the mode is part or a member of that set of data. Okay, let's take a look at example number 1. Example number 1, the table below shows the population of several American Indian tribes, okay, as of 1990 U.S. Census. Organize the data and find the mean, median, and the mode. Okay, so the median lists the populations in order from greatest to least. Okay, the median is the middle number. There are 10 populations listed. So the average of the fifth and sixth populations is the median. Why is that? Because there's an uh, even number of data in this set. So the two middle numbers, we need to get the mean of the two middle numbers. And if we arrange them from least to greatest, this is the arrangement, 44, 48, all the way to 308. The two middle numbers are 53 and 82. Therefore, we get the mean of 53 and 82, which is 67.5 thousand. Okay? The mode, since no population occurs more than the rest, in this particular example, there is no mode. Okay? And let's look for the mean. To find the mean, add the populations and simply divide by 10. In this case, you don't need to arrange them from least to greatest. Okay, divide by 10. You end up with 1060 over 10, or 106. So that means the mean population is 106,000. Okay? Let's take a look at example number 2. You can use the mean, median, and mode to compare two different sets of data. In example number 2, a research group monitors the popularity of television programs and assigns a rating to each one. The ratings for programs airing at 8 p.m. on two networks for each day of the week of July 3rd, 1995 are shown at the right. So network A and network B. Okay, these are the ratings for network A. These are the ratings for network B. Okay, for programs that aired at 8 p.m. okay, each day. So in letter A, we want to find the mean, median, and mode for the ratings of each network. Okay, so let's take a look at putting the data in order. Okay, by putting the data in order, this is what we get. Network A 5.1, 5.5 all the way to 9.9. Network B is 4.1 all the way to 12.5. Okay, and putting the data in order, you know what follows. That means we're looking for the median. So in this case, because there are 7 pieces of data in each set, the medians are the 4th piece of data. So these are the medians for uh, network A and network B. Okay, so network A has a median of 7.1, network B has a median of 5.7. Okay, and that's exactly what we have here. Median 7.1, median 5.7 for network B. Let's take a look at the mode. Okay, so in this case, none of the pieces of data occur more than once in either set, thus neither set has a mode. And median, okay, means that the sums, we simply add all the pieces of data, divide by 7 because there are 7 pieces. So in network A, add them all up, divide by 7, you end up with a number about 7.0. And network B, add them all up, divided by 7, you end up a number of about 7.0. Okay, so letter B, compare the averages to determine whether network A or network B programs rated better for each week. So the median for network A programs was higher than for network B programs. The means for the two networks were about the same. Obviously, we cannot compare the mode because there is none. It appears that the popularity of network A programs were more consistent. Network B had more programs that were rated very high or very low. So that's how you analyze the data after you found the measures of central tendency. Okay, and the word that you want to take note of, this is the secret word for this lesson, would be Iron Man. Thank you for watching.